The public to raise any issues regarding today's meeting. To resolve to exclude the Sorry?
I have a question, Chairman.
Yeah.
The last finance meeting, I was again asked to leave the table by Councillor Dalton, who was acting as finance chair, and she quoted at me the 1908 Act and threatened me with imprisonment or a fine. Can you tell me why tonight you haven't quoted that same act at a councillor who is not a member of the finance committee?
Means you, Steve.
We're just going to carry on discriminating against me.
Okay. Now I'm to ask Stephen to leave the table, and I think the difference is, Stuart,
There's no difference whatsoever. The quote at me that because I'm not a member of the finance committee, I can't sit on the table. And I'm being quoted and threatened by the vice chair, Councillor Dalton, and you are also excluding me from finance meetings. Will you make an exception for other councillors? That's discrimination, and you want to resign your position for other councillors.
I think I will try and answer. I mean, you were excluded some time ago from a lot of committees, etc. That was a democratic decision. It was a vote that was put through.
That's not true. There's nothing democratic. I was lynched, basically.
But
Sure.
That's purely my answer to it. Joe, do we really need?
So you're not discriminating against me?
Steve is here because he's been invited to be here.
That's correct. Yeah.
That's the difference.
Right, so we're still discriminating against me because you're inviting one councillor to the meeting and you're not inviting me. That's discrimination. I'm going to say again, Chair, why are you not resigning your position in the finance committee? Because you are clearly discriminating against
Purely because Steve's never been excluded from sitting around the table, whereas yourself has.
So what difference does that make? The question is, if you're not a member of the finance committee, according to the proposal put forward by Councillor St John and seconded by Councillor Stonebridge, if you're not a member of the finance committee, you cannot sit on the table. You are discriminating against me, Chairman. You should resign your position.
Okay.
Can I just correct a few statements of error?
Okay, yeah, we've got time.
There were two, I think they were annual meetings, one after the other, for 1 year and then the following year. And neither of those meetings was I present. That's the first thing. Secondly, the council decided, in view of the councillor's behaviour, they moved that he be removed from all subcommittees. Democracy works that the people round the table voted, and that was agreed. That is democracy.
There's a difference between democracy and stickture. I'm afraid, Councillor St John, you were the person, you say he wasn't at that meeting, which is quickly distancing yourself from any wrongdoing. But in the following meeting, you moved the motion, seconded by Councillor Stonebridge, to prevent me from attending finance meetings. Is that true or false?
Chair, I didn't interrupt this councillor while he was asking his question, or indeed making a statement. I'm not trying to disassociate myself from anything. I happen to agree with the decision that the council took, because the councillor's behaviour was unacceptable.
Right, so
if I may finish, Chair,
Yes, sure.
that is not an item for discussion at this meeting.
Right, so we'll answer the question now. Did you or did you not move a motion to remove me from the finance committee?
No,
Okay.
And I think by the answer of silence, I think he dared admit that he's done wrong in this parish council. And again, I ask you again, Chair, you're discriminating against me. You discriminated against me on 3 if not 4 occasions. Should you not be resigning your position?
No, I don't believe I should, in all honesty.
Chair, would you like me to read you the minutes? Would you like me to read you the minutes?
Just 1 minute, John.
If you carry on discriminating against me, do you think I should put you in front of the standards committee?
If that's what you decide to do with Stuart, then that's what you decide to do. I genuinely don't believe I am discriminating. You were excluded from the meeting.
Well, that's the question again then. Why are you excluding me from sitting on the table in finance meetings when you're allowing another councillor to sit on the table when they're not a member of this committee?
What I would say is my main concern is that since the 8th of October, we've been unable to hold a finance and general purpose meeting.
4 times.
And it's quite shocking because the people of Anston are not getting decisions made, with a letter in today from one person asking about, and those items have been on the agenda, and you have stopped us from discussing very relevant issues for Anston Parish Council.
Let's address this idea. On those council meetings, the reason I sit on the table and refuse to move is because they are items of general parish council issues that are put on that agenda deliberately to prevent me from speaking.
No.
I was elected by the people of Anston.
Oh, here we go again.
Excuse me, we're not having derogatory marks from you, shall I?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, if you let me,
John, let me get through it.
I'd like to read this out, please.
I was elected to represent people of this parish. The Labour Party, Councillor Ireland and Councillor Brindley are preventing me from doing so. So when you start blaming me for withholding meetings and stopping business going forward, remember this, you were part of the conspiracy that brought me off subcommittee meetings in the first place. And when I walked out of that room, you were the one that was making derogatory comments and backstabbing me. So don't come to all the good man. You are responsible, therefore you should resign your permission.
I don't actually believe I've ever backstabbed or made derogatory comments. If you've got proof of that, that's fine. But I honestly don't believe that. What I would say is, I think we need to move on now. And item 10,
Chair, can I just read out the minute, please, from that?
I will give you 1 minute
yes.
John, to read that out.
Councillor Thornton just said that Ian said what he's supposed to have said, which he didn't say, because if you read the minute, he wasn't even at the meeting. The clerk, Mr.
Stuart, if you excuse me please, let him just make the comment. John, just read that out please.
I'll read it out. The clerk presented the terms of reference for one committee, two subcommittees and one advisory group together with a scheduled meeting. It was resolved that the list of committee structure that the list of committee structures supplied by the clerk be approved with the exception that Councillor Thornton be removed from the finance and general purpose, from staffing and other representing the parish council. 4. Councillor Beck, Councillor Brindley, Crowther, Dalton, Ireland, O'Brien, Stonebridge, Wardle. Councillor St John wasn't even at the meeting.
Let me just reply to that.
Can we please, can we close this?
Item 10 please, to resolve to exclude the press and public due to the nature of the business to be transacted.
You said he
Item
proposed it.
11, to discuss any items for which the press and public have been excluded. And the date and time of the next meeting, Wednesday the 10th of December 2014. Apologies to people, I'm sorry about that, and things are getting very difficult.
Is the meeting closed?
I'm just telling you, you made no derogatory comments. In fact, did a hacky shot, it was great. Absolutely.
I was going to use this